This is Randy with Carchaeology, and today I'm going to be putting some new tires on the bay window bus. You can see I've got it here up on blocks in the gravel. I've got some white wall tires I'm going to be putting on the rims, and I've got those in the back of the truck. And I've got my tire machine over here in the shed. And let's see if we can get this done. So now with the new skins on it, it certainly has brightened it up quite a bit. Painting the wheels, the thin white walls, my shadow in the picture, very professional. My apologies there for that, but man, I think she's looking significantly better, and I haven't even cleaned this side yet or polished it at all, but it's definitely coming to light. So another thing I want to do is do something about these seats. Obviously this one here with the duct tape on it and the rips down here, driver's seat is tore up a bit as well. And so I've ordered up a new set of front seat covers here from VW West. And I'm going to fit those to the seats and see how that transforms this interior. Okay, so I've got the seats out of the bus, and I'm going to recover them. I've got new seat covers from VW West. And I'm not going to totally rebuild these seats because the padding that's in them is actually still quite firm. I mean, the driver's side, it's not broken down. It's not a mess. If this was really chewed up and that horsehair was broken down to a point where it was really nasty, well, then I would replace that horsehair padding and I would go all the way. But I'm not going to do that in this case. But I do want to prep these seats before I slip the covers over. Anywhere where there's areas where it's ripped up and things are pointing out, or on the edges where you've got the piping, like in the case of the driver's seat here, you can see this piping is coming off. That is going to move around. You're going to see that underneath the cover. Down here on the base of the driver's seat, there's no piping on that. And I'm going to replicate that up here by trimming off this existing piping so that I've got a real smooth corner here and you won't see that bump come through the other cover. I'm also going to go back and trim off these areas where the material is poking up. And over here on this seat where the tape is all bunched up and nasty looking, I'm going to do something about that as well so that it doesn't poke through and show through that new vinyl on top. So it's going to be a little tough to show this and get it on camera, but I'm going to do my best here. But by trimming that off, it's going to make it significantly smoother and also easier to get that new cover on there. Okay, now I have taken the driver's side seat here and I've removed the piping all the way around. And I've also trimmed back to any areas where the material was peeling up. Now I do want to cover this so that it doesn't end up peeling up again. And I'm going to use the duct tape trick that somebody did over here, but this time I'm going to use tape that will be hidden by that cover. So the sun won't get to it and it should last a lot longer than this did cooking in the summer heat. Okay, so now I've covered over the rips that were in the seat with this, and they're significantly smoother. As I rub my hand across there, nothing's picking up on it. There's no sharp edges. And with the padding that's underneath the seat, it should cover over this just fine, and you won't see any sign of any sort of damage underneath. So now I'm going to slip this part of the cover on and tie it off, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so along with my helper here, I managed to get the seat bottom on here. Now I still have a little more stretching to do. It's a little bit cold out. I think the more I kind of slip and slide on it and try to get it on there, then I'll be able to straighten it out so that I can get it on with no wrinkles. And then I can use the cords that are underneath it to tie it down on that bottom piece. But you can see big difference here between the top and the bottom. And once I get this all pulled down nice and tight and strapped down, it's going to be quite beautiful. Don't you think? So now I have the seat back slipped on and the seat bottom slipped on, and now I need to focus on the attachments. But once I get it all kind of straightened out and pulled tight, I think it'll look fantastic. Definitely far better than this one.
All right, let's get the seat in here. Well, you get the idea.
So nice change here to the bay window. Getting it cleaned up a bit, getting the wheels and tires all taken care of, new tires, painted the wheels. Still some detailing to do. You can see it's still a bit mucky on the outside. We'll do some waxing and washing on the next episode here. But now with the front seats redone and the interior significantly cleaned up, that dash is looking fantastic. This one's really coming to life. Anyway, I hope you're enjoying the process. Definitely more to come on the bay window bus. Thanks very much for watching. Keep on digging them up and driving them. Bye-bye.